Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Building a business involves a step-by-step journey that starts with an idea and progresses through various stages of planning, development, and execution. Hand-holding young entrepreneurs at the student level is instrumental in fostering a generation of innovative thinkers and doers. SREC Spark Incubation Foundation is one such institution that provides support, mentorship, and resources to make meaningful contributions to the economy and society.
SREC Spark Incubation Foundation is a Section 8 company which comes under Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, Coimbatore. And our trust is SNS and Charitable Trust. And out of 17 institutions, we are one among them. And this incubation center facilitates the young entrepreneurs who want to convert their idea into the final stage of product, go to an journey of startup. We facilitate all the facilities in our incubation center. The incubation center basically is for the stakeholders which we have developed. The students come with a very basic idea. They don't know how to bring that idea into a product. So incubation center asks them to pitch in their idea, validate them with a panel of members, and we see that whether that product is viable for the market, which is needed for the market, and we will take that product if it is going for the next stages. So we give them seed fund, we prolong them with the mentoring, networking sessions. So we make them to the next level. So the products which are out of that idea, first the MVP model has been generated. After the MVP, multiple stages of grants is required for them to go for the next stage. That is also being taken care by the incubation center. We go with the 3 different models. One is the launchpad model, where the students come with no idea how to go to the startup journey, entrepreneurial journey. So we teach them from the basic level. The second is they have a product with them, go into the market, we teach them how to go into the market. Third is that already they have established, they need a rental basis. So that also is being provided with the equity based model. And basically here in the SREC Spark Incubation Foundation, we have 12 incubatees as of now. And out of 12, nearly 6 are women entrepreneurs. And in that journey, we have 3 different portfolios. We are focusing on EV models, we are focusing on waste management, we are focusing on AI-based models. So we are segregated this engineering solutions has been given in all these 3 focus areas. In that, specifically to say that for AI domain, we have rbg.ai, where they give AI solutions for many industries. And for the projects which has come from the industry, we have the exchange program also. We give them the tender and ask them to complete the projects. So when they entered into the incubation center, they were around 4 members. Now they have been expanded to 60-member team, and the stakeholders are getting benefited by the recent trends in AI. That is the RBG AI.
Our general approach is basically getting the requirement from our client. From the requirement, we try to see which is the best suitable idea that works. So the moment we have, let's say, a basic idea of what the solution would look like. Let's say, for example, one of our client is BDO, where we are extracting bills, shipping bills, and giving them a JSON format. JSON is nothing but a key value pair output that they can utilize in their system. And the bills that they have shared with us have a very complex nested tables, that is tables inside tables. So in order for us to give them the output in that particular format that they needed in. We had to first implement OCR based system, where OCR stands for optical character recognition. So we are recognizing text from the image that is then converted to a particular, let's say, we are recognizing characters, then we are phrasing them into words. Once they are phrased into words, then we are mapping them based on the requirement that the client has. One of the biggest challenges was the complexity of these tables. So generally, when we talk about tables, like let's say a simple bill, it would only have straight columns, and you know the column name and you know the values that are there. But in this case, each page will have multiple tables, and there are different types of tables. So that makes the extraction challenging. So that was one, and another thing was that they were expecting something, some certain level of accuracy from us. They wanted a 90+% accuracy in terms of extraction. So that was another thing that we achieved, where we were giving them 95% plus accuracy. Apart from that, another thing that was an innovative idea from our end was notification system, where for any kind of say if there was any issue in terms of extraction, our system would tell them that okay, there's this particular section where you can look into, there may be an extraction issue. So when it comes to the process, we or the client basically gets these bills in the form of PDF files. These PDF files are then read by our system, and the thing is, these files or these bills, they can go over hundreds of pages. So they are not one pager or a 2-pager bills. So the first part of it was optimizing by either batch processing it, that is processing them in say sets of pages in order to make that faster. Plus they would get multiple bills, so you can't keep putting a single bill at one time. So we even came up with an idea where they can zip files in one particular folder, and then they can provide it to the system. Our system then forms a particular queue where we are handling, say, like let's say when you go to a mall, you don't have one single counter, you have multiple counters. So in a similar fashion, we also implemented a system that basically helps us create those kind of counters. And along with that, we have the main AI module that takes care of the extraction. There's a mapping module that maps it based on their needs. So another requirement that the client had is they want to be able to change the names of the final output when they get it. So what like one of the biggest challenge basically was for us to ensure that we take the name that they give us. So basically they are just updating another Excel file where they can change the names according to their needs. We consume the Excel file and we give them the output in the exact format that they need it in. We are trying to become a center of excellence for certain colleges, where we can get the college also to help us out in terms of growth, not only from, let's say, project perspective, but also in terms of resources.
The second one is the Texo Solutions Private Limited. He was a faculty member and mentored the students, and that product was really useful for the energy solutions, so renewable energy solutions. So that product was chosen by DST, Texas Instruments. A hackathon was conducted in the IIM Bangalore, and it was selected, and they incubated in IIM Bangalore for 2 years and funded for 25 lakhs. And after completion of the project, and it was a good product to the market, they came back to the forum the three members joined together as the directors and they started the forum here. So we gave them the seed fund, and all the mentorship was given through the SRAC and SRAC Spark. And finally, now they are into a multiple smart grid energy solutions using the solar panels. They are a bit successful.
Nowadays, the energy demand is keep on increasing due to industrialization. A lot of people are looking for an alternative energy resources. So that is what the major cause. Our government has been taken a lot of steps for bringing renewable energy resources as an alternative source for that. So we are a company doing such a kind of source for the society as well as for the people as an alternative energy resources. So we have identified a solution called private power sales model. So everywhere people are getting the power from the grid. Right now we are planning by installing our own power plants in their roofs as well as in ground mounted also. So we will be providing the power for them as a private power sales. So they will be getting the power from our side as a private power. Ourselves will be the power producer, and then the people will be the power user. Along with the government body, we will be putting a tripodal agreement. So by using the government channel, we will be injecting the power to the grid, and then the utility people will be using that power. So innovation in the sense, we are right now focused on best technology, battery energy storage system. So it is like a container based battery energy storage system. Normally in peak hours, there will be more demand. So normal in India, 4 to 5 hours irradiance will be very high. Solar irradiance will be high. Remaining hours, we are looking for an alternative energy source. So during that time, our best technology will be a suitable one. So from the morning hours, it will be getting charged. During the night time, from the best, the power will be injected to the people. Our USP is we are focusing on the converters, right? So we are having a module based converters. So that will boost up the solar power out into an 3x times. So we are using an MPBT based boost converter that will boost 24 volt into 120 volt. So it works on normal MOSFET based boost conversion. So it will convert, it is a purely transformer-less methodology. It will boost getting the input from the solar panel. It will boost thrice the time. By using these boost converters, we can reduce the number of panels. Say for example, our requirement is 1 megawatt means, if you want to use some 10,000 panels means, we can reduce the number of panels by using our converters. We can achieve by using 7,000 panels itself. So this is, from this we can reduce the cost as well as efficiency can also be achieved higher while comparing with the existing panels.
The Glanstrap technology is one of the incubatee of SRAC Spark Incubation Foundation, where they convert the waste plastic bottles, used plastic bottles into a 3D filament. Now the Glanstrap technology have three different product models. The first one is a machinery. They do the complete machinery, sell the machinery to any organization in corporate structure or till the lower restaurant level where the machinery can be used. The second model is they convert that plastic bottles into a 3D filament. That 3D filament can be utilized by the industries or by any academia institution also, where it has been nowadays commonly used for doing all the project models. The third is this 3D filament can be directly connected to a 3D complete machinery, a model machinery, where 3D printing machinery. That 3D printing will be giving us the gift articles, models, or any type of prototype which you want to develop. All those things can be done directly connecting the machinery to the 3D printing machine. So these three models are being generated by the Glanstrap technology, where they have patented it and they are taking it forward.
One of my friend running an NGO. That NGO main aim is to clean some of hill station. They are collecting many water bottles, waste water bottles. That waste, he said, water bottle collecting is simple, but its disposing is very difficult to dispose. First scenario is that. Second scenario is one of my students, they are producing a 3D model in 10 mm model. Its cost is so high. We creating these two scenarios, we combining these two scenarios and create this model. Why can't we convert a waste water bottle into a 3D filaments? That is point we are starting this startup. First company to produce a machine, hybrid machine, it's convert a waste water bottle into a 3D filament as well as 3D printing models. Now 3D filament making is a separate process, 3D printing is a separate process. We have only one machine to solve these two problems. We are just putting in 3D waste plastic bottles, it convert as a filament as well as a printing model. It's a single machine.
Most of the students, at the students' point of level, it has a project level. So they are giving a lot of innovation ideas, but they don't know how to go into the market. Whether the entrepreneur journey, will they be able to take, whether they have the passion towards that. All those things will be kindled by the incubation center and the innovation center in the campus. So the incubation center will have a pre-incubation center where the students will be pre-incubated if they have a good idea. So if that idea can be given as a seed fund to them to convert that to into minimum viable product. So the students will know that they are capable of doing an innovation project. So if the project is good and if they want to come to a journey of startup, they move, we incubation center support them. So nowadays, you know that than going into an employment, the job creators are more important. So according to our Make in India and all the schemes which has come, so moving towards the goal objective of the country, we take that students into the next level of innovations, idea to the product. That can be done for the students.
These centers play a pivotal role in bridging the gap between academia and industry, fostering economic growth and creating a sustainable innovation ecosystem.